Good morning. It's July 3rd, day 94 on the PCT. So late yesterday afternoon we had a thunderstorm with hail and a lot of rain, and I kept hiking through it, and finally the rain let up, and I still kept hiking till about maybe around 6 o'clock. I was basically waiting for the ground to, at least the standing water, to soak in, and then I found a tent spot set up, and I was mainly focused on getting dry and getting the tent set up and getting dinner cooked. So I didn't close out last night. Anyway, today got up around 4:45, 8, got packed up, and now I'm on the road. I don't know, I think it's about 6:15 or something. Hopefully gonna get the big miles today. Trying to get to South Lake Tahoe. I'd like to get there Friday afternoon, but I'll be pushing it because it's about 39 miles. If I can get a big day today, then maybe I can do it. Otherwise, might end up being Saturday. Anyway, that's about it for now. I'll keep you posted. You can kind of see here where the trail during the thunderstorm, when there was the heavy rain, the trail basically becomes a river, and you're kind of walking through that. See here, see how it cuts that channel. So that was that's something you gotta contend with if you're gonna be hiking in the rain. Yeah, another observation I made while hiking during that thunderstorm yesterday was that you could decide, well, I'm going to before this hits, I'm going to stop and set up my tent. Well, hopefully that works out, and you don't end up basically in a pool of water, because that's what I observed about many tent sites. Water's flowing into them, water standing in them. I don't know if that'd be such a great situation. In my case, I decided to just continue hiking until the rain stopped and the ground absorbed water, or the places that were capable of absorbing it did that. And then I picked a tent site that was superficially dry. Plus, continuing to hike until after the rain let up for a while at least helped to partially dry out my clothes. Well, we're coming to the top of I guess it's a pass. Or maybe not, I don't know. maybe it's just a high place on the way to another high place. Well, looks like we're going to be going down for the moment. Yeah, I guess if you were going to try to ride out the storm in your tent, you probably would want to look for a little patch that's kind of a little bit higher than the surrounding area. And in terms of whatever you're pitching your tent on, I don't know, it seems to me like a layer of coniferous debris would be good. Gotta have some amount of absorbance. I'm guessing the probability of finding a good tent site that drains well and is a little bit higher than the surrounding area is probably a little hard to do in short order. Also, I guess you probably wouldn't want to set up that tent underneath the tallest tree in the surrounding area. I don't know if that would really cut down your chances of getting hit by lightning, but something to think about. The other thing I noticed while hiking in this rain was that all of the water sources are going to turn brown from dirt, soil draining off from the surrounding area. So what I get from that is, hey, if you see something that looks like an ominous sign of impending rain, make sure you got your water supply taken care of before it hits. Get as much water as you think you're going to need until the rain stops, and actually even beyond, because I'm pretty sure that for quite some time after the rain stops, there's still a certain amount of sediment draining off from the landscape. It probably goes down rapidly within a fairly short period of time after the rain stops, but it's probably actually a gradual process over many hours for the water clarity to get back to normal. So that's something to think about. Big dead tree. Just waiting to fall on somebody or something. This is a long switchback. Yeah, so at least 12 hours after the rain stop, I mean, this water looks pretty clear, but I have some water left, and there are more opportunities in the next several miles to collect water. So my thinking is, after rain, maybe I will wait as long as I can to collect water after a big rainstorm. Wow, it was so windy over that hill. Man, I couldn't believe it. The wind was blowing me down. Oh man, kind of reminded me of the windmill farms by Tehachapi. And on top of that, when I started up there, the wind was making so much noise in my hearing aids that I took my hearing aids out and put them in my phone pouch. And then I continued on my way for about another half a mile, and I went to take a picture, and I took my phone out, and before I put the phone back in, I have to wait. Anyway, like I was saying, the wind was so bad on the other side of that hill. It was the noise in my hearing aids was deafening. So I took them out and I put them in the phone pouch on my left shoulder, and then I kept walking. Sometime later, I took my phone out to take a picture, and before I put it back in, I looked just to check with the hearing aids, make sure everything was okay, and one of them was missing. And I looked and I double looked, and sure enough, there was only one hearing aid in the phone pouch, which meant I had to turn around and go back. Imagine this little tiny hearing aid that's about the same color as all this rock. Well, I went back. I retraced my steps all the way back about a half mile to the point where I was pretty sure that I still had the hearing aids in, and I didn't find anything. And so I thought, well, okay, I'll just look again while I'm going back and continuing on with my hike. But I was not very confident that I was going to find anything. Well, I turned around, I took 2 steps, and there was the hearing aid laying on the side of the trail. Ah, man, I was happy. Yeah, just I thought, well, I'm going to celebrate. Stopped and had a Snickers bar. But, I mean, the things they're so tiny and they match. I thought it was a hopeless situation. Man, sure glad about that. So the hike continues. Well, this is quite the rock quarry here. There's quite the long field of rocks to walk across. Just finishing up. Crazy how many flowers there are here. Oh, better put the phone away.